Once again, we get a look at the Impact Arena from the outside, the exterior as well kept as the inside, which is absolutely glorious and beautifully dressed as we head down towards the business end of our day's play. 4 matches have unfolded, 6 more to come for you on show court 1. And as you see, Choi and Seo coming through in men's doubles, as did Asan and Setyewan in that group. So both those 2 pairs go through. Women's doubles, Kitty Haddocken and Prajongjai as well with a win, and Chow and Lee as well. So now turning our attention to the women's singles then. Both of these 2 have qualified. Carolina Marin will be taking on An Se-young of Korea for the 3rd time in as many weeks. They'll be becoming friends, won't they, seeing so much of each other. And you can see it's the top 2 players on the left-hand group. Kozitskaya will be going home, as will the Canadian Michelle Lee as well, because An Se-young and Carolina Marin have both won their matches so far against the Canadian and the Russian. So now this will determine who wins Group A. So it's the world number 6 against the world number 9. Look at the amount of career wins that Carolina Marin has amassed, over 3 times that of An Se-young. What she will do, she's considerably older, of course. The young 18-year-old will be doing likewise, I'm sure. But it's Marin who's more decorated, more heralded as the reigning Olympic champion. But Anne has for sure a very bright future.
Marin from Spain.
How much has she learnt in the previous 2 defeats to Carolina
versus
Marin?
An Se-young from Korea.
Here is the Spaniard
Wahyana
marching out with purpose, as she always does.
Service judge Fabio Beto from
Yet
Italy.
to concede a game in over 2 weeks, Carolina Marin. And, well, pretty tidy as well for this youngster from South Korea. And Carolina Marin, well, with wins over Kozitskaya in 21-19, 21-14. 40 minutes was all she needed against the Russian. It was an intriguing watch, though. Detained for that long. Russian did well. And then downing Michelle Lee in straight games yesterday, 16 and 13 in just over half an hour. We brought you that one. And as I say, yet to lose a game. That's really quite something.
Black, red and black. Yes. Red, black. Black. You want the toss? This side. Service.
Okay, so the Spaniard wants this side, and An Se-young will serve. So the 27-year-old against the young 18-year-old. Can she find a way today, An Se-young, in this really tough, seemingly thankless task so far? Marin has just been outstanding, really, really good in the way that she's gone about her business. So purposeful, just unbeatable at the moment. No one has found a way through or even won a game against her as we begin the warm-up. And take a look at the Spaniard first from Huelva. 27 years of age. We mentioned that she was up to world number 1 for 66 weeks. And that was 5 years ago in November 2016. How will she go today? Can she keep this high level of intensity up as she has done throughout so far? 3 amazing weeks for Carolina Marin, but now we're heading down to the sharp end. Will she fatigue? That's been her route through. We mentioned that originally. Still nothing gave. She won every game without a blemish. And well, the Kozitskaya, well, you know, that was tight, wasn't it? 19 and 14. It's still only needing 14 minutes to find a way through. It's been remarkable. And her 18-year-old opponent from Gwangju in South Korea. She's also had a couple of wins to get here. 1.70 m tall. And that will serve her in good stead. But who will it be that wins the group? So she will progress. She downed Michelle Lee on Wednesday, 21-12, 21-17. and then took out the Russian 13 and 17. So similar scorelines, similar timelines as well to Karolina Marin. I'm curious, Morten, how much she's learnt over the last couple of weeks and whether she can really dent the Spaniard at all.
I think there is a very interesting twist to this match. We know both players has gone through to tomorrow's semi-finals, and so in that term of that, there's no pressure. However, in the head-to-head between these two players, I think there's a nice little twist, because I am convinced that Marin would like to keep Ang Se-young in her place and win it and show her I'm the boss. And of course, Ang Se-young, being this young player, she wants to say, okay, I need to get a win under my belt to get more confidence, so next time I play her, maybe I have a better chance. So I think there is actually quite a lot at stake at this match, rather than, you know, just qualifying for the semi-final, because that's already done.
Yeah, it becomes a pride thing again, doesn't it?
It does.
And I tell you what, wouldn't it be strange if they did get drawn against each other?
Yeah, that can happen. That can happen tonight.
Absolutely. Yeah,
that can happen.
Yeah, that'll all be concluded at the end of play when the draw for those semi-final spots
Ladies and gentlemen, on my
gets
right,
underway.
Ang Se-young.
But for now,
Korea.
we've got a smorgasbord of offerings for you. Still another
And on my left,
6 matches to
Karolina
unfold, so
Marin.
don't go anywhere.
Spain.
Back in Scandinavia. Smørrebrødsbord.
Ang
Yes, that's
Se-young
right.
to serve. Love all. Play. One, love. Service over. 1-all. Service over. 2-1. Three, 1.
Good length. Good placement from Ang Se-young.
4-1. Five, 1. Service over.
Well, this one not in keeping with
5.
previous encounters between these two, because normally it's the Spaniard that comes out wheel spinning away.
Service over.
Too many mistakes from Marin
2.
to start off with.
Well, this is the most wayward
7,
she's been for me,
2.
Morten, anyway. I mean, I know it's very, very early doors, but still a 5-point cushion for the Korean here. Spaniard
Yeah.
up against it.
Too many mistakes from the racket of Marin to start off.
Service over. 3-7. Service over. 8-3. Nine, 3.
Good follow-up. Good follow-up.
Service over. 4-9.
That's long on the back line.
Service over. 10-4.
Oh, that was a big miss.
Service over. 5-10. Six, 10.
Oh, that's excellent anticipation
7,
there from Marin.
10.
Caught Ang Se-young in the deep forehand corner, stormed forward knowing the reply would be this drop shot. A really good play. And that's wide. Suddenly it's believable again, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's what she did last time she played. She
10.
pushes hard to the deep forehand corner of Ang Se-young normally, Marin.
Service over. 11-8.
But still, the
In
Korean
double.
surges, keeps the Spaniard at arm's length and takes an 11-8 lead after 5 minutes.
하고 이제는 그냥 다른 걸로 가야 돼. 대학 크리어를 가든지 아니면 직선 크리어를 가든지 하여튼 직선 드롭만 이제는 1구에 피해야 돼. 그리고 롱섭이 있는 거 괜찮아. 어차피 못 받는 거는 못 받는 대로 할 수 있으면 이제 내가 그것까지 반대로.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Eleven, 8. Play.
Yeah. Once again, nice follow-up.
Service over.
But that's
9,
one of the things that
11.
we've seen from Marin over the past 2 weeks is her speed is just incredible. Really raised the bar when it comes to that for women's singles. Idea not bad from Ang Se-young, deep into the forehand
10,
corner of Marin.
11.
Unfortunately for her, that's just going wide of the line. The idea was good. And look at how she's already following up straight away. Her awareness is really good.
Service over. 12, 10.
These are the kind of skills I think Ang Se-young needs to develop. The attacking skills still lacks a little bit in my book. But mind you, she's just 18 years of age, so there's plenty of time to learn.
Yeah, you've got to pinch yourself to remind yourself of that, haven't you? It's just such a mature game in so many ways, and I love the way she goes about her business. She just looks sort of, you know, every point looks the same to her. She's sort of stone-faced, very focused, and such a good young athlete, which I think is the priority number one for her development. Can do so much. And you've got the footwork, you've got the options, right, Morten?
Yes. If you're in the right place at the right time, there's so many things you can do.
Service over, 12, 13.
And just for An Se-young's psyche, her mental side, she needs to find a way of really winning at least a game, doesn't she? Just to settle her down against Marin. She looks uncomfortable.
Yeah, she needs to gain a little bit of confidence, and as you say, winning a game would definitely give her some confidence. Oh, that's a beauty. Nice reverse drop shot there from Marin. But yes, I agree with you. She needs to find the proper game plan. She needs to find a little bit more confidence, and I think she's got good chances against anyone in the world.
Well, it's hard to remember that An Se-young started out so well here to a 10-4 lead, and the Spaniard, being characterful as she is, has hauled it back to parity.
Service over, 14, 13.
That was really accurate from Marin, wasn't it? Precision strike right there.
Yeah,
All
on the
out
line,
aggression.
on the
15.
line. The last shot here. Beautiful angle once again. I like that she's playing it back to where her opponent was coming from.
That was a terrific point by the young Korean. That felt like a real power struggle, that point. Psychologically, that'll do her the world of good.
14.
Quickly the Spaniard got up there to take that shuttle
Service
so
over.
high. That was
15,
incredible.
16.
Oh. There were some hesitations there from An Se-young at the back of the court.
15.
Nevertheless, she managed to play a good shot here, but it's still quite a good opportunity for Marin, and missing that spinning net shot.
18-15.
It's almost like she's thrown caution to the wind, and there is literally very little margin with the Spaniards' game right now. It seems a little... Is carefree too strong a way of putting it? I don't know.
That's wide.
19-15.
Oh, that's a lucky shot from Ang Se-young. Just crawling over top of the tape,
15.
setting up 5 game points in this opening game.
Service over. 16-20.
Well, it's been a long time
Game.
coming, hasn't it? Since October 2019, when she ran to the French
First
Open
game won
title,
by
and
Ang
Se-young.
Se-young.
She takes the opening
21-16.
game here against the Spaniard, 21 points to 16 in exactly quarter of an hour.
지금같이 7구에 거의 스마싱 10개 중에 다 스매싱이야. 그걸 억지로 붙여가면 대시가 쪽 대시 빠르게 되면 네가 그때부터 끌려다닌다. 그러니까 1구에 해가 두 번째 두드려 맞더라도 이렇게 가는 게 득점 확률이 더 높을 수가 있다. 지금같이 하고 그럼 자연스럽게 대각 직선이 그냥 그대로 틀린다고. 그러니까 1구를 때리는 거를 무조건 받아친다고 생각하고 억지로 돼가지고 맞추지 말고 한번 하고 그다음에 뒤 뛰어오잖아. 그다음 지금까지.
Pero ponerlo un poco en segunda línea. ¿Vale? Ok. Va.
오는 대로 받아주고 스매싱 오는 것도 뒤로 하이브나 하면서 본능적으로 커트 되는 거는 그냥 이 랠리에 그대로 가져가면 알겠지? 네가 이기는 것보다는 자 미스로 이긴다고 생각하고 오케이?
Got 1, 20 seconds. Got 1, 20 seconds.
Well, can the Spaniard make amends?
Second
Having
game.
lost that opener, 21-16,
Love all.
she'll be keen to get her teeth in here.
Play.
Yeah, good play from Ang Se-young. Knew that her opponent was standing waiting at the front court and tried to look at this. Did everything she could to play it as far down the court as possible, and that's clever anticipation. Knew her opponent was standing up the court.
Love.
Touch game evading her momentarily.
You can say that about Ang Se-young as well, and that shot
1, 2.
touch really let her down, because that was really quite far out in badminton terms.
Service over. 3-1.
She's got that one covered. Noticed it on a few occasions in the opening game as well. Ang Se-young knows that cross-court slice half smash is coming, and she's covered it every single time.
Yeah, it's quite a strength of the Spaniard, isn't it? And I think it's been noted by the Korean.
Yeah, it's at her back of her mind. I agree. That's long.
Oh, that's gone as well.
Yeah.
5-1.
On the back line. Ah, that's good play.
Superb.
That is awesome.
Service over.
Masterful shuttle control from
5.
the former world number one. This was just mesmerizing. Such was the precision of everything she did here.
And I love the finish. Not going cross court, but going down the line. It's textbook. All you players out there, please watch that one. That's a good one.
Ang Se-young. Get ready, quick. Three, 5.
Back to back brilliance from Spain's best player.
Service over. 6-3.
Yeah, Marin has set her target on doing something that no one else has done in women's singles. She's got already 3 World Championship titles to her name. Oh, that's a wonderful behind the back save by Ang Se-young.
Service over.
But of course also defending her title at the Olympics would be something fantastic. So 3 World Championship finals or titles plus 2 Olympic titles that no one has ever done before. So of course she set her sight on that. She wants to be the one in women singles history that's done the best ever. And I like that ambition. I like that she wants to put her name to all the trophies as many times as possible.
It's just so great, isn't it, when somebody can have that vision and creativity and the positivity to shoot for the stars. It just is fabulous. We've not heard too much from her so far.
No, but perhaps it's coming.
Six. Oh.
And suddenly Marin is
7.
back in the lead
6.
here. 7-6 up. And once again, we had a good example of the awareness of Ang Se-young. Pushed into the deep forehand corner here, but look, Marin overcommitting towards the front of the court, and the clear's coming. Well played by Ang Se-young.
8-7.
Always was wondering how Ang Se-young would react when someone sort of stood up to her, because she'd had such a sort of free, fearless run, hadn't she? There was no emotional scar tissue or anything. With nothing to lose, she made her way up inside the top 10 with seeming ease, almost nonchalance, such was her high skill level. And then suddenly, you see now she's up against the Spaniard, and it's very, very tough, but she's really showing her stripes and sort of just a little insight into when things get very, very tough. She's shown us, even at 18 years of age, just how characterful she is. I mean, this is at the moment the ultimate task, isn't it, in badminton, taking on the Spaniard Marin, who's won 2 titles as well. It's such a tough ask, and she's still coming for her.
Yeah, it will be interesting to watch Ang Se-young in the next, let's say, 2 or 3 years, how she's developing and how she's adding on to her game. If she's not able to add on to her game, then I'm not sure that she can actually, you know, become world #1. She needs to add on to it. Not saying that she can't, but I think she still needs to add on to it in the next 2 or 3 years to be a more complete player.
10-8.
Yeah, well left, yeah, well left.
Yeah, and suddenly she looks right back in it, doesn't she, Carolina Marin? And this time she takes the lead in the interval, 11 points to 8 in game 2.
No sé si seguimos con la misma.
¿Acabo ya o sí?
Tú sí.
No.
Vale. Mientras no notas nada.
Vale. Vale, lo que quiero probar también después de sus saques altos.
Vale.
Porque yo creo que ella más que lo varía, pues saque corto, pues saque corto, yo no meto bastante presión.
Sí.
Entonces después de saque alto, estoy viendo que varía un poco en la diferencia de potencia de ataque, pero también de los crías. Ya por ejemplo no me estoy haciendo tanto drop de fondo de derecha.
Sí.
랠리 중에 드롭이 많아요.
Me quedo más en la pista.
11-8. Play.
Well, that's a handful of points consecutively for Carolina Marin.
Thirteen, 8.
Taking no prisoners there.
No, definitely not.
8.
Ang Se-young really have to be careful now. One or 2 points more than this game is gone. Perhaps it's already gone. And we will be treated to a third and final game.
8.
So good at keeping the points really short when she wants to, Carolina Marin. So many ways to attack. Ouch! And that really is one of her stock
16.
sort of trademark shots there.
Yeah, it's one of many in her toolbox. She's got many good shots, I think, but she's very natural with the left-hander on these crosses. They love to play them.
Turning the screw now.
8. Service over. 9-17. Then 17.
Thought she might have challenged there.
Yeah, I think it was out.
Nicely done from Ancienne.
11-17.
So do you think she's able to come back?
Be a gladiatorial effort if she did so. 2 in a row though.
Service over. 18-11. And the young challengers call out.
Doesn't want the strapping on anymore. It's obviously impeding her a little.
Challenge unsuccessful.
That was quite far out, wasn't it?
19,
It's carpet
11.
ground.
Play.
Oh, nice.
20, game point, 11.
So we will have a 25-23 in the third.
Possibly.
Yeah, well, you know, when one player has been quite decisive in the first, the other player in the second, then very often it ends up being a close third and final game.
12, 20.
Oh.
13, 20.
Well, I know she's got plenty of wriggle room.
14,
But,
20.
a little blasé there. Still 6 game points. Yes, found it that time. So Carolina Marin secures game 2, 21-14. So again, we're going down the straight. We're going to be treated to a third and deciding game after 33 minutes. Marin takes the second game, 21-14.
Tampoco ha sido un partido súper duro, entonces no pasa nada. Entonces seguimos con lo mismo.
Vale.
Seguimos metiendo presión a ella y metiendo todos los golpeos, el 7, toda la variedad. Está bien que pruebas cosas también en red. Está muy bien, puedes mantener la red también, es decir, repetir en red,
Vale.
para que ella le vaya.
직선을 좀 높이는 거예요. 직선 치는 거. 전체적으로 좀 그러고 상황이 조금만 쓰고 이제 비율을 줬을 때 다 줬거든요. 그래야지 다시 이렇게 한 포지션이 중간에 밀린 지금 거의 직선에 밀었는데 직선 다 일부부터 1부 쳐내는 것부터 시작해요.
Well, will we see the rampant run of Carolina Marin end here? But to be honest, welcome along if you are just joining us. You're in the company of Paul Hand and Morten Frost, and I must say that both of these players have qualified for the semi-finals already with 2 group wins, but they're playing for the honour of winning women's singles Group A here.
Final game. Lowell, play.
After this one, you're going to be in the capable hands of Jill Clark and Steen Pedersen, and they'll be bringing you Pornpoi Chochawang taking on Pusalavi Sindhu. And of course, Chochawang yesterday with that heady back-to-back wins over Intanon and also Tai Tzu Ying. She is on a rampant run herself. And multiple great matches to come in prime time, so do stay with us.
Marin knows when she's catching Angsa Young at the front of the court, like here. She favours going these cross-court shots, and she's already there. I know it's way too high and all that, but the anticipation, she was there. So she knows that Angsa Young is going cross-courts in these very difficult situations.
2-all.
Well, she'll be desperate to recreate that heady run of 10 consecutive points through the belly of game 2, will Marin. And that was the kind of form that she found to do so. She was just spellbindingly good, almost magical with her touch.
Service over. 4-3.
Out.
I think she's clipped the line. You thought it's out?
I think it's out.
Very tight, yeah.
We'll have a cup of tea on it.
Yeah, definitely. Let's have a look.
Yeah, let's see.
I'm really curious now.
Yeah. You win.
Yeah,
you win.
Yeah,
I owe you a cup of tea.
Correction 8.
Good call by
Service
Marin.
over. 4-all. Play. Five, 4. Service over. 5.
It's a little bit unusual, I think, because in my book Marin should be playing against the drift, but she's played quite a few out on the back line.
6. 5. Seven, 5. Eight, 5. Nine, 5.
Nicely done.
Service over.
Yeah, when
the roar
she's
is back.
Yeah, when she's getting
19.
timing off. Like what we see here, the attacking clear
9.
from Ang Se-young is a little bit too slow. And then Marin is in there straight away with her good attacking shots. And despite the fact that Ang Se-young knows that a lot of these shots are coming cross court from that situation, still not able to get it back.
7, 9. Eight, 9. Service over. 10, 8.
That's wide. I think we're in for a close one here.
I do, you know, this is getting tighter and tighter, isn't it? It's so watchable.
10.
Just staying in touch, Marin. And well, Ang Se-young had a really good sort of foray of points, didn't she, earlier? A run of 5, which really stood her in good stead. But now Marin
Crawling back.
on the warpath, yeah.
Yeah, crawling back.
Lucky break off the net, and suddenly parity in game 3.
Yeah, who's going to have the advantage going into the mid-game interval? 10-all. Beautiful spinning net shot from Ang Se-young.
Yep. So somehow the Korean finds a way with some masterful touch at the net here. This was beautifully done with that little tumbler. 11-10 to the turn we go in game 3. Minimal advantage to the Korean.
그러니까 제가 지금 스매싱하고 푸싱 들어오는 건 거의 없다고 저번 경기에 비해서 줄었단 말이에요. 그러면 비슷하게 갈 수 있다 충분히 그거 생각하고 지금 오른쪽에 와서 그래야 높이 주는데 할 수 있으면 바꿔주고 안 되면은 내 높이로 그 두 가지.
11-10. Play.
So Paul, what do you think? What is your guess on this one?
Cool. I think that the Spaniard will use all of her experience to find a way, you know, I really do. Although Ang Se-young's looking pretty pumped right now, isn't she?
12.
Yeah, let's see.
10.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You sense it will be a real coming of age in a big event like this if Ang Se-young can find a way.
There's no doubt she's gaining experience from every single match she's playing. And I think it's going her way now.
I
think it's going her way now. The mistakes from Marin is coming a little bit more frequently. Oh, that was a lucky shot from Marin. That wasn't coming over. But she was diving for it anyway.
Well, it just shows, doesn't it? Which is great, just how into this Ang Se-young is, I think. Yeah, that's a great example.
To be careful, you know, you're hurting your hips on that.
Yeah, yeah. Not at 18, you don't care about that, do you?
No, but...
You're right, we see it at our age.
I still think she's got to be careful a bit. Still not on match point, if you can know what I mean. We have a challenge from Ang Se-young.
Just call out.
She's been going on tears of points, Ang Se-young. Already 5 points consecutively in the game, then 4 here. It's going to stop at that, though. Will we see another resurgence from the Spaniard?
Service over. 11-14. Play. Service over. 15-11.
Missed it. Not by much.
Service over.
Big chance goes
12.
a begging
15.
there for Ang Se-young.
Service over. 16-12.
A little too greedy with the cross net from the Spaniard, and suddenly you sense Ang Se-young looking very good now. 5-point cushion.
18-12. Service over. 13-18.
Not done with this just yet. Super play from the Spaniard and another raw
14-18.
geometric precision here from Carolina Marin, just using every square inch seemingly of An Se-young's court. That's a wounder for the Korean. Beautiful from Carolina Marin. A lot of traffic going deep to the forehand corner of An Se-young there throughout the early stages of that rally. And what a fine finish here. Look at that. Gorgeous reverse slice. Just such versatility. Three in a row for the twice winner here. Prior to this event, Marin unstoppable on the rampage as she is here. Now that could be costly. She was 18-12 down,
15.
pulled it back to 18-15, but that could be very expensive.
Service over. 16-19.
Is she getting just a little tight? She's beaten Marin before, but just the once. That is just stunning badminton from Marin.
18.
Getting onto this so quickly, reading the play. Look at this. Had to take it high and did just that. An Se-young can barely believe it. Closing the gap. Nibbling away not only at the scoreboard, but also the psyche of the young Korean right now. Brilliant from An Se-young, keeping the pressure on.
That is over. 20 match point.
And with all of that
18.
good work, after 53 minutes, An Se-young has 2 match points. Finds it again. She's been nerveless today, Carolina Marin. She's been chasing the scoreboard a lot against An Se-young and really shown a lot of character. Another splendid shot there, but still it's match point for An Se-young. Look at the joy and the relief all over the body language of An Se-young. She's absolutely delighted. The fairy tale run of the Spaniard momentarily halted. She's gracious, but it's An Se-young that wins Group A in the women's singles category in some style, coming through in 55 minutes, 21-19 in the third game, and that was quite a watch. Showing so much character, resisting the resurgent Marin in that final game. It's the young 18-year-old from South Korea that comes through to win women's singles Group A. Very well done. Confirmation of the scoreline there. They both go through to the semi-finals. Wouldn't it be something if they played each other? Next up, we'll have Cho Cha-won against PV Sindhu in women's singles. You'll be in the company of Jill and Steen. Do enjoy a lot more of upcoming great matches. Bye for now.